there, folks. How's it going? It's another Oh, you know what? Oops, I've muted the show is oddly quiet. There we go. Fixed it. Hey there, hi there, ho there, folks. Welcome to another episode of DrawBomb. It's a show where two doofuses draw.
Hey, who are you calling doofus, you doofus?
Mostly me.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I'll allow it. How's it going, everyone? Welcome.
Howdy ho, folks. It's our affiliate anniversary on Twitch, which is when Twitch started letting us accept money, which is a wonderful anniversary.
That was nice of them to do.
Thank you so much, Twitch. Wow. And you know what? When it happened to this account, I had no idea what the fuck it meant. I was like, we're affiliate now? What does that do?
Right.
And then like you explained it, I think, and I still didn't understand.
Yeah, so there's this like affiliate, which we are, and then we haven't reached partner status yet.
No, we have not. We have quite the hurdle. I ended up finally getting a firm grasp of affiliate when I decided to start streaming regularly on my account when I was doing that dang old art in the morning stream.
Oh yeah, I remember when you did that. I liked that.
Yeah, I enjoyed it to an extent, but I hated waking up at 10.
Sure. Sure.
So, and because I don't know, putting myself on a schedule, I hate being on a schedule. Like, I have like this weird thing where like if I have anything planned at any point in the day, like executive dysfunction takes over, and I'm just like terrified to do anything. Before
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's the thing.
doing dangle art in the morning made me always feel like I was on this schedule. Which, you know, just filled me with anxiety. And, yeah.
Well, that's no good. We can't have that. Does the DrawBomb stream itself give you any of those feelings?
Absolutely, but you know what can you do?
No. Sorry about that.
That's okay. How
well,
are you doing?
I will say you have a better you're better about like being available for this every once in a while. If the show is canceled, it's usually because of me. So you're like usually on the ball.
Well, you know what? I gotta stick to something in my life. If I don't, you know, it's like a house of cards, man. These things are just teetering. I don't know how. Like the wind is holding up this house of cards. Wow.
All about to fall apart.
This is a test. Testing. Processed. You have passed. Congratulations, says Leviathan. Then. Woo!
Also, on that same note, 29 months. Wow.
Wow.
What a guy. What a guy.
Whoa. Hey, oh. Who that?
What an absolute guy.
What a unit, as they say sometimes.
Is that what they say?
Some people say, well, they don't mean it in this context. They don't say it, but you know, he is a mad lad, as some might say.
Yes, that I think we can all agree on. Our video
What's a mad lad?
Out, I think.
Sorry, what were you saying? I cut you off to say mad lad again.
Oh, our video disappeared for a second, but it appears like it's back up now. So
oh yeah, it's because I got some other tab open, and anytime I anytime I completely obscure the Discord window, Windows just like cuts off the feed because it's like trying to save on like GPU and stuff like that, which is I've tried turning that off and I don't know how to. So you know, here we are. Like I've checked, and maybe in like Task Manager I can set something to like high priority, but I think it is our I don't know. That's why whenever the video freezes, it's doing that.
Gotcha.
It's because I'm like Googling something on the other screen. Oh my god, your Pac-Man is just became so much more terrifying.
Your ghost was crying, and I wanted to give him a reason to cry.
Oh no, but I was just making the ghost cute. I also don't like how this tier stream turned out. It looks kind of weird. Like
He's got little bacon strips under his eyes.
Yeah, exactly. That is what it looks like. So I'm gonna try a different approach. Brandon.
Yes, Ian.
Have you watched any Flim Flams?
I think the last movie I've watched was not really. I watched John Mulaney's new special.
I've been meaning to watch
something I watched. That was good. It's very kind of like vulnerable, and he kind of goes into like all the drama stuff he's had in his life over the past year or two.
He's been going through quite a few years.
Yeah.
I saw a clip and he was it was interesting. I've been meaning to watch that.
Yeah. So I don't know. I thought it was good. I'm glad he's doing better.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad to hear that too.
So that's good. What else? No, I haven't really seen any Flim Flams in a minute. I've been kind of wanting to see Guardians of the Galaxy. I always kind of enjoy those. At least first one I liked a lot. Second one's pretty good.
Yeah.
So I'm curious about that. I'm curious about Beau is Afraid.
I've heard good things about Beau is Afraid. I've
heard good and bad things. Some people either love it or absolutely hate it. Nobody's like, I don't know. So I don't know. We'll see.
I feel like this is not also.
I also want to see Evil Dead.
Yeah.
It's rare that there's multiple movies in the theaters that I want to see.
It's interesting. It's a rare occurrence. But that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard good and bad things about Beau is Afraid, but I'd like to see it even though it is 3 hours long. I'm not interested in seeing Evil Dead just because I know it's like super gory, violent, and honestly, man, like I just have a hard time with those kinds of movies.
That's fair.
So I'm not a big fan of like Terrifier. I'm not, those are fine.
I'm not in it when gore is the main reason for the film. That usually puts me off, but it doesn't like kill it for me if that's just like something that's there. Like Terrifier, like I think their selling point is like, look how gross this is. I'm not interested in that. But if it's just like, hey, here's a good horror movie that's also gross, then I'm like, all right, I'll put up with it.
Right. So I'm not. But like even still, like just a certain amount of gore. Eventually, I'm just kind of just like, meh.
I totally get it.
I
see how it's off-putting.
I feel my pee-pee going inside of itself. I don't know.
It's just protecting itself.
Yeah.
Leviathan Den says, Liz and I are going to Rita's Italian Ice. If we lose you, we'll be right back. All right. I guess Italian Ice is a good reason to turn off the stream.
Do you have Rita's out there in Michigan?
No. Never heard of that.
Oh my gosh. You never heard of Rita's Italian Ice?
No.
Oh my gosh. When you guys come down, we gotta get you guys some Rita's. Maybe a Misto.
That sounds good. I'd be down. I don't know what that is either, but I'm down.
Do you know what Italian Ice is?
Yeah.
Okay, it's Italian Ice, and Misto is basically a shake of like a sugar like Slurpee.
Okay.
Made of Italian ice juice. Yeah, it's delicious. Mixed with vanilla. There's vanilla in the Mistos. I love the Misto. I don't get the Italian ice. I just get the Mistos because I'm just like, hell yeah, let me drink up sugar.
I'm
gonna drink that sugar.
Good that they made sugar drinkable.
Yeah.
Good move.
Super healthy and great, especially for my aging body.
Give me some of that corn syrup. Turn corn into syrup, and then I'll.
Oof, baby. For the movies, for movies I saw, I've been meaning to say, sorry. Anyways, yeah, we'll get you Italian Ice, but movies I saw, were, so I saw the trailers on TV for Guardians of the Galaxy 3, and I said to my parents, guys, I think you'd actually like Guardians of the Galaxy 1. And my parents, who have never seen a single Marvel movie in their goddamn life, were like, alright. And so we watched
trust you, my boy.
Yeah, I'm usually like the tastemaker of the household. I try and put on like the movies that I think people will
enjoy. Responsibility.
I mean, it's self-appointed, and I take it way more seriously than anyone is actually like cares about them. They're just like, you could put on Kittens for 3 hours and we would watch it. But anyways, I put on Guardians of the Galaxy, and then they were like, wow, that was great, let's watch the sequel tomorrow. But tomorrow was not available, so we ended up watching it the next weekend, which was this weekend. And I'd never actually seen Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
What'd you think?
I liked it. I liked the first one more, but I thought the second one was good.
I agree with you.
Spoilers for a movie that came out, God, it feels like 10 years ago. My favorite character, they fucking killed that dude. Damn it. Michael Rooker.
Who's your favorite? Oh, right. I remember that.
I thought they killed him in the beginning when they shot his fucking mohawk head off. And then he got a cooler mohawk. But then they murdered him in space.
Rude.
Which just, you know, sucks. But he was a great character, and I liked what they did with his character at the end. But yeah, he was the best. Yondu Dondu.
Is that his name?
It's Yondu Dondu, I think, actually. I'm not even kidding. Anyways, but yeah, I liked Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I thought it was fun. I thought the first one was, I mean, I don't know, it's hard to make something feel as fresh as the first one anything. Like when you're making like a series, like the second one's, I don't know. But I thought it was fun. The parents liked the second one more.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
I thought that was interesting too, even though like there were moments in like when Chris Pratt is tossing the energy ball with his long lost dad, not Jeff Bridges, fucking oh my god. I'm blanking. Kurt Russell, thank you.
Kurt Russell.
Oh, come on!
There we go.
Yeah. We thought that was super funny and cheesy. I mean, I think that was the point, is that it was like sort of giving Chris Pratt, but it just felt so cheesy. I wish it, like, I feel like you can still pull that off without it feeling, I don't know. But anyways, I liked it though overall. I enjoyed it. I feel like, so they used Mr. Blue Sky in the movie.
Yeah.
And I feel
Isn't
like
that the opening song while they're fighting that big thing and Groot's like dancing around or whatever.
Yeah, I think they used that song in the closing of the movie too, and I feel like they also used that song in every movie that's ever existed ever. I feel like the band that made Mr. Blue Sky is sitting pretty on fucking movie royalties.
Jeff Lynne, I believe, is the guy who's the creator of ELO, the band, and yeah, he's doing just fine.
Oh, is that ELO?
Yeah, ELO's awesome, and
Man,
their music's in a ton of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, ELO is like a hit factory.
Sure.
Or like
yeah, like I could play like 10 songs by them that you would know and you've heard a million times.
We've had this discussion in the past, but just for the folks at home, I used to think that Electric Light Orchestra was the Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Very different. One focuses primarily on Christmas music, and the other one does not.
So when everyone was always talking about the Electric Light Orchestra, and I was like, wow, that fucking crazy electric violin shit that people were doing of like Deck the Halls, they really blew up, I guess. Man, good for them.
Good for them, I suppose.
Not my bag, but I don't know.
I forgot about that, but that's funny. I mean, Trans-Siberian Orchestra also puts butts in seats in a surprising amount from what I've seen.
Oh yeah, that is true. They were like
they come
highest...
to GR every so often, and they're
really
there's like they do a show. I mean, they tour and they hit here. And it's always a big crowd from what I see, like people leaving the stadium and stuff like that.
Jeez, that's pretty wild.
I don't know. People love hearing
good for them.
Like in techno jingle bells or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, well, I don't even know how I would describe it. But either way, I would eventually find out that the Trans-Siberian or Electric Light Orchestra was in fact would make music I had liked. So good for them.
Yeah.
So yeah, I saw.
Yeah, Mr. Blue Skies and everything was even in the Mario movie, and I'm like, why is this like the most used like movie song?
It's because
every licensed song they used in Mario was like the most used movie songs.
It's probably cheap. Like they probably pick cheap ass songs. It's like the producers moment where they like just pick the cheapest songs so that they can pretend like they spent a lot of money, but they actually didn't. But I'll tell you why everyone uses that song is just because it's got a peppy beginning. It goes bum 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 bum, and then at some point the guy says it's a beautiful day, hey. And if you can have something that's applicable to a character feeling happy and like joyful and like, oh, the day is going well, you've set it up. You set up a scenario. You set up a narrative. And people can just pick that song because it's just so apropos to so many like thematic scenarios in their movie. So, you know, it's quite genius.
Fair. I like the song still, even though it's very overplayed.
It's super overplayed, but it's a great song.
Bubba Rocketeer says, "This is cute. Ian, did you shower yet?" She's calling you out.
Hey, shut up. Yeah. Yes, I did.
There you go. Ian has stated that he cleanses himself before every DrawBomb.
I do.
Which is, you know, good hygiene practices. I can't say that I do the same for every episode. I just pop a hat on so my hat doesn't look like I've been drawing pictures in my pajamas all day. And then I draw more pictures.
I feel like everyone's calling me out.
Yeah, you're being attacked.
I'm being attacked. By the words I have said publicly. I did shower.
Well, my thing wasn't an attack.
I know.
Backing you up.
I appreciate that. You're always so quick to defend me, and I appreciate it.
No problem.
You're like my friend or something.
It's almost like that.
Jeez, I hope I have the courage to do the same if the situation ever calls. They call me Ian the Spineless.
Even though I asked them to stop.
Yeah. So then they started calling me Ian Big Pussy Ian.
How do you feel about that one?
I thought I'd go with it for a while, but I just didn't like the way pussy started to sound after a while.
Sure, understandable.
Yeah.
I think this is kind of unrelated to anything, but since we got Leviathan Den and Liz and Belbo Rocket, I would like to play some more Among Us sometime soon. We did that recently. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I want more.
I should make Among Us starring monkeys and then call it Among Us.
When's the Among Us movie coming?
I don't know. Did you hear about the Vampire Survivors show?
No.
Yeah, they're making a Vampire Survivors animated show.
That's interesting.
Yeah. If it's anything like the damn trailers, I'm fucking on board, man. Those trailers are works of art.
That's true. It's kind of funny how much work they put into like the animation stuff and then the actual game. I mean, I'm not saying they didn't put work into the actual game, but the actual game is very simple. You know? Visually.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's funny too because the game is so cheap. I checked the reviews because the game is so cheap and so good. It's very addicting. And like I literally saw multiple reviews where like the gist of the review was, please charge us more money so we can support you better.
That's a nice community.
Yeah, and like the developer of the game just seems to have a really good sense of humor. Like the announcement for the Vampire Survivors TV show was like really funny the way it was written. Like one of the things says, now you can finally truly enjoy the thing that everyone has the most fun with in Vampire Survivors, the story. And other other jokes like that, and yeah, it's just I don't know. I hope all the best for that developer because they seem to be pretty cool.
Yeah, I always like to see kind of indie developers pop off. It's nice.
It's
see the game world is set up for that to be possible right now.
The game world is so fun to watch for that exact reason, because like every year, at least like every half a year, I want to say, one indie game just blows up, and this new sort of creative person is sort of launched into the stratosphere or something like that. And everyone's just like, wow, look at this fucking masterpiece of a game that's like nothing anyone's ever played before, and is just mind-blowing and revolutionary, and is making everyone rethink the way games should be. And that happens like every 6 months from like a single person who just like secretly worked in Unity or something like that for, I don't know, like
gaming is like a field where people can still do original stuff, where like I feel like it's kind of almost impossible to do that in like film or television. Like every story's kind of been told, I think, almost.
Yeah.
To some degree, but video games, I feel like mechanics is something where you can still do something new that's never been done.
Yeah, absolutely. And like you can use mechanics, like game, like it's just a new way to be able to tell a story, and like there are so many different ways you could utilize games to tell a story that it's like I don't know, it's going to be a long
new
while
genres are still being made where they're just like, oh, this is a new type of game. Here's a bunch of clones because other people, everyone likes those now.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while before you've plumbed the depths of what's possible in video games and like how to tell stories in games.
Right. We got too bad we don't know how to make a video game.
Yeah, I mean, I know how to model things in Unreal. I know how to like make props and things like that in Unreal, and like the Blueprint engine is really versatile and simple, and if I like watched enough tutorials I could probably learn how to use it. I mean, I don't know, if we could probably make like an hour-long game if it was like really simple, like a little like maybe walk around mist, have you played that frog detective game?
I've seen some of it. I haven't played it personally, but I like that style, and that's kind of what got me like wanting to make something. I'm like, okay, this seems like what something would look like if we made it.
Exactly.
Maybe not giving ourselves too much credit because I think that game's charming.
Oh, absolutely.
I like the style and everything, but it seems within reach.
Yeah, I mean, if you keep your it's just like proof that if you just work within the realm of like a scope that's like possible, you can pull it off. Like you just have to make sure you don't put too much on your plate and like, make a simple game that's like fun and cute and charming and like well written, and bada bing bada boom. Look at that. You got a fun little thing, and you're good. Then you can use that experience to like, expand. Brandon, can you do me a favor?
Yes. What do I have on multiply?
Whatever layer the DrawBomb is.
Should be fixed now.
It is. You're my hero.
Oh, that was easy. Be a hero. That you can do black behind the blue too in the game. It's like the bars, like in between the floors or whatever that is.
Oh, is that how it looks in Pac-Man? Let me look at my... It is, you're right.
And you gave me shit for Googling Pac-Man.
I thought you were looking up how actual... Oh my god. Yo.
Someone's out to get you.
You guys are. You're all mean. Let me tell you what. I'll tell you what. I actually did watch something else besides Guardians of the Galaxy this past weekend.
What's that?
We watched Peter Pan and Wendy or whatever, the new We were on sort of a Disney kick because we have the subscription. We might as well use it. God, I don't know, man. It's like these Disney movies, like the Hocus Pocus sequel, this movie. Like when we put it on, I just did not plan to pay any attention to it, and it got me to pay a little bit of attention to it. But by the end of it, like with the Hocus Pocus movie, I feel like nothing happened.
I know Disney is hyper successful right now. Like, this is not by any means like a rough time for them, but it does feel like this whole live action era, this whole era of filmmaking for them feels like back in the 90s when they were only making like straight to VHS movies. Like Cinderella 3, like movies nobody had like even heard of, just going straight to tape. Like, that was a big period for Disney where that was all they were doing.
I feel like that's still happening. That period never stopped.
It might be, but
it's
I just feel like
evolved.
I feel like Disney popped off for a minute when they were like leaning into their like, you know, making the animated features that were like doing really well, you know, again for a minute, like they did like Frozen and Moana and others that were like very successful.
True.
And I feel like they kind of bounced back. But now it feels like they're kind of just like making uninspired shit again. They don't know what else to do. But I mean, they also own Marvel, so they're in Star Wars, so they're doing just fine. It's not like they're struggling. It's just the stuff they're making. I'm not interested right now.
Yeah, and it is very much that. And so like this new Peter Pan movie, I mean, they did some interesting stuff with Captain Hook. You know, Disney's also been on this weird kick where they're trying to like really humanize their villains. Like, I feel like they're trying to figure out the perfect formula for a villain. It feels like a lot of these rehashes and reboots are like slowly refining their process for like how they're like framing their villains. Like, they're trying to find that perfect marketable line of tragic or like sort of sympathetic character who's like is doing bad things. So like for this Peter Pan thing, they have a lot more backstory and like emotional depth to Captain Hook and like his first mate character who's like got the red hat and the striped shirt, you know, who's played by Jim Gaffigan, by the way.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
And the weird thing is, like, he's probably the funniest character in the movie, but the thing is, like, the funny line is like 0, and then when Jim Gaffigan sometimes doing things in the scene, and the funny line is still at 0. And this is like in terms of attempting to be funny. This isn't in terms of actually being funny. This is like how seriously they're taking the movie. The funny line is at 0. And then Jim Gaffigan might like do one thing, like he might hit his head on something and they'll blip up to like 1. But essentially they have Jim Gaffigan in the movie to be like a whimper of comic relief. Like, he's not trying to be funny most of the time. He's being dead serious. It's just he might like kind of pratfall once because like an alligator's almost eaten him.
Got it.
But otherwise he's being it's a very serious movie.
If I see him again, I'll tell him you said that.
I mean, it's nothing against Jim Gaffigan. He did fine.
No, I know. I didn't mean it like that.
Please don't be mean to Jim Gaffigan on my behalf. Oh no, he's gonna think I'm such a jerk. But yeah, I don't know. It was weird. The movie like was not trying to be charming or funny. It was just trying to be like, I don't know, just bland. It's like eating a food. It's like when you eat food and you feel completely unfulfilled. Again, like
it looked bland. That's why I didn't even like. I forgot it existed until you just mentioned it.
I forgot it did too, and then Mom was like, "Hey, let's watch this," and we're like, "Okay." My parents hated it too.
Gotcha.
My parents have pretty decent taste in movies. Like they're pretty hip.
It seems like it, from what I hear you say. You know?
Yeah. But yeah, so Peter Pan, yeah, it was just whatever. Like, I wasn't offended by it. I was just like like the movies that they're making are not offensively bad or anything like that. They're just like, okay.
It'd be more interesting if it was offensive. It just makes you feel nothing.
I feel nothing. Like I wasn't even like bored. I was like, I wasn't like brought kicking and screaming to the end of the movie. But I wouldn't describe the time I had with it as fun. It was like I was occupied. I don't know. It's like a fish tank. Like
sure.
you're not really gonna get anything out of it.
There might be some more drama in a fish tank.
That's true.
You know, more of an art.
You'll learn a little bit about the animals. The animals, the fish. So yeah.
Fish are animals.
Fish are. Do fish count as animals? I don't think so. I think they count as fish.
You're joking, right?
Doc, we're always gonna go down this road.
What was the thing we discussed?
Lizards or something like that, and frog and amphibians.
It was something about reptiles, I think.
Yeah. Birds aren't animals. Really birds are birds.
I think any kind of living thing that's not us is considered an animal. Maybe not insects.
Not
maybe people would argue that. Really?
Animal kingdom. That's a classification right there.
All right. Let's see. Is a fish an animal? I think I'm googling. Oh boy.
I think the best part is that I've made you doubt.
No, I don't doubt that a fish is an animal, but I'm looking up what constitutes an animal.
I've made him doubt. Yes, I've sown the seeds of discontent.
What is an animal? Animals are multicellular creatures eukaryotes, damn it, whose cells are bound together by collagen. Animals dominate human conceptions of life on Earth because of their size, diversity, abundance, and mobility. The presence of muscles and mobility is one of the primary characteristics of animal kingdom. Insects and fish are animals. Worms also. Jellyfish.
Oh yeah, I knew worms were animals.
Even a sponge is considered an animal.
Interesting. What about birds? No, I know.
Birds are definitely animals.
What about dude, what about plants?
No, plants are not an animal. Plants are a plant.
Oh man, what about funguses, dude?
I think that's a plant.
Funguses are actually, I think, supposed to be genetically closer to human or animals than plants. I could be absolutely making that up. I mean, funguses are probably classified as plant. I think they're classified as their own thing.
Fungi are not plants because they lack chloroplasts. They ain't got those chloroplasts, bro.
Welcome to Science Bomb. Someday we're just gonna get an actual scientist. We're just gonna get an actual scientist on this show at some point and just ask them all the questions that like are in our dumb brains about stuff. We'll be like, what? So
fungi are neither plants nor animals, but rather organisms that form their own kingdom of life. Shrums. They're just a bunch of shrums.
Dude, shrums. Dude, we finished this drawing.
We did.
Oh my god.
Good work.
Wow.
Oh wait, I want to give the little O on DrawBomb some lipstick because I made it like.
Oh, true, Miss Pac-Man. Yeah.
There we go.
My
key difference is she has a bow, and Pac-Man does not have a bow.
That's right. That sexy little bow.
Yeah.
Sorry, what?
She's got a little beauty mark. She's like a friggin' Cindy.
DSLs.
What's her name? Hey, Xenoots, welcome to Bomdar.
She's got a PEM. A pill-eating mouth.
Should we take a break or just push on through?
Let's take a break. Why not? We finished early, but we can take a break, come back, and
break.
Yeah,
that's a good thing. Yeah. All right. Cool. Let's do it. We'll be back in a couple minutes. Few minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
We're back.
We're back. Whoa.
Whoa. We just flew in slow motion.
We're here to fight ya. Oh, yeah. Take that.
No.
Yeah.
Anyways, boy oh boy, we're back. Make something abstract, do a Google image search of it, and then reinterpret the most interesting result. That was the other game that I had.
So, down to try either.
Yeah. Yeah!
Yeah!
Yeah! Let's do this one. Dear Bing, sweet baby, can you make up some
nice
names
of you to,
for a Pokemon?
It's nice of you to speak in such, nice of you to speak to it in such, like, tender terms.
What can I say? I think it needs
once they take over, you'll have a better relationship with it than some of the other people who are bossing it around.
Yeah, I don't want to be like a dick to the Pokemon or to the Bing thing.
How do you make a turtle give me the thumbs up? I guess I could go like Ninja Turtle hand type thing.
Yeah. So what I did was I asked Bing to generate some random Pokemon names for me, and it gave me like Pokemon name generators. So I clicked one, and I can have it generate just like fake Pokemon, and we'll design the Pokemon based on the name. How do you feel about that?
I like that.
Alrighty. So the first Pokemon, do you want me to give you a link so you can search on your own, or do you want me to just like read the Pokemon names it generates?
Since you got it all up, maybe you should, you can just, unless you want me to get my own list, I think you can kind of...
No, that's fine. Jerk. Anyways,
You asshole!
Asshole. Random it has a couple of generators on this website. I'm curious. Random Pokemon, region, select types. So you can select like types too. So if you want, like,
AI sent you to a website.
Yeah.
That's lazy. Of the AI.
Well, it allows me to I can fine tune a lot of this stuff more than the AI would probably be able to be fair.
Fair enough.
What type of do you want to do it like it'll generate a Pokemon? You can have it based on the region as well as like the type of Pokemon it is, like grass type, etc. Or do you want to just go full random Pokemon name generation?
Maybe like name and type would be the information that would be cool to have. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, do you want to choose the Pokemon type?
Or can we make that part random or no?
I am not sure.
If we can make it random, I'd rather do that. But if not, then I can pick a type.
Let me see. Let me see what it looks like when I generate it. It doesn't. Okay, this is actually just generating random Pokemon. Actually, like it's not.
Just like ones that exist. It's like Pikachu.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's.
It says Pokemon name generator. Is that? I think these are real fake Pokemon. Actually, maybe not. It's hard to tell because some of these like could be real Pokemon.
What do you got? Welcome to the show, Shiny Doggy.
Oh hey, Shiny Doggy.
We do a hybrid. It's also an option.
There's no way this is a real Pokemon name. Boner Pillar.
Boner Pillar's real. You should see his evolution. Dick Mountain.
Okay, so if it told me Boner Pillar as a Pokemon name. That's a great name. I mean, that's beautiful. Regis has been acquired. Oh no.
Congratulations.
That's a shame. Epithelium.
I think that means they got Regis.
Oh, I thought they meant like a corporate buyout.
Oh no.
Oh no. All right, are you ready for a random Pokemon name? We're just gonna assume that these are new Pokemon names.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just looking. They have a thing about how the Pokemon name generator is made. Okay. Anyway, sorry. Vivacity.
Vivacity.
Yeah.
All right.
Now I can give you some more.
Give me a few.
Deficitism.
That sounds like a condition.
Phylliform. Phylliform.
Okay.
Odorak.
Ooh, okay. I think I'm gonna do Odorak.
Okay. I don't think I'm gonna do this next one. It was homotaxic.
Maybe it's like a Homo sapien type thing set up. Like
yeah, that is what I was thinking. But homotaxic just sounds funny, anyways. Oh, okay. I just got hype whale, and hell yeah, I'm doing hype whale.
Yeah, definitely do a hype whale.
Okay.
I'm gonna scoot my turtle over. I'm gonna look on that in the mean here and there.
Hype whale.
Okay.
That's a beautiful name for a Pokemon. I don't know how it hasn't been done yet.
That should be like a DJ's name.
Yeah, it really should.
Okay. Leviathan Den says, "You guys are better than Rita's gelato, but it's so damn close." Wow. That's
Fuck you then.
That's a very kind thing.
Jeez. It's close.
We're better.
Yeah, but he said it's close. Like, we're close to being almost not as good as Rita's. Like, Jesus. I thought you were our fan. God.
Jeez. Why can't we get some of those just like undying
This is the sort of appreciation
fans,
we give our watch. What were you saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I was just saying, like, I wish we had some of those undying loyalty type fans, that I've heard about.
Yeah. I want someone to, like, light themselves on fire for us.
Yeah, that'd be great. It would at least get our name out there a little bit more, I think.
Man, it'd be sick. I'd watch that video like every day.
Oh God. But you don't want to see Evil Dead because there's gore in it. You watch an actual person set themselves on fire.
I mean, it's different.
It is different. I will agree with you on that. No. Z-Newt says hype whale, like you mean DJ Khaled? Got him.
Hey, that's fat shaming.
That's true.
Cancel.
Alright. Odorak. What do I think he is? I like otters. I like animals that just seem like they're having fun.
Otters are
hanging
cute.
Out and having a good time.
So cute.
Anybody watching the show wants to make your own hype whale or Odorak.
Yeah.
Or even like an evolution.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And then let us know in the chat here so that we'll check the Discord, because don't message me on Discord. Do not message, because when I have OBS open, it doesn't let me know when people are messaging me on Discord, so that the stream isn't full of noises of Discord. Okay, folks? So if you message me, I will not hear you. Say it in the chat. And we'll show your beautiful
on Discord.
You heard me, send it on Discord.
So otters are like, they're kind of long, right?
Yeah, they got a big old neck. They're like if beavers were giraffes.
That's a very good description.
Thank you. I'm
gonna move this turtle out of here.
His personality is bad. Whales are cool. He doesn't deserve the comparison. Shiny Doggy says about DJ Khaled. Yeah, he's just kind of he seems like a big old goober, is all.
Yeah.
I watched a video where he got lost on a jet ski. I've seen that. Really funny. Shit cracked me up.
It's a good one. He should make more of those kinds of things.
He should get lost on a jet ski more often.
Some of his better content that I've seen. The one where he gets lost on a jet ski.
Yeah. No, he's really sexist and homophobic. He's a big no. Oh, well, yeah, then he's right out. You can get the fuck out of here. I didn't know that about the old Khaled, but it's a shame. What a loss.
I know. Now I can't enjoy all those great things he's made.
Now I can't enjoy his music. Now I won't listen to his music. Tell you what, it's done. I won't even listen to DJ Khaled anymore.
Wow. That's commitment. I won't either.
Putting it right now, folks. I'm never gonna listen to DJ Khaled again. Man, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it. Oh boy. Nah, fuck that guy though, if that's the case. Screw him.
You should get lost on jet skis more often. Say it again.
Say it louder for the people in the back.
Mine kind of looks very phallic at the moment, but don't worry, guys.
You give it boots.
It won't keep being a boner pillar. I'm going to adjust it.
Oh, it was actually spelled. You can still make it an otter though. You can still.
Oh, I'm going to.
Okay. Shiny Doggy also. Ooh, he's gonna. Shiny Doggy also says, "You mean him screaming DJ Khaled at the beginning of songs?" Yes.
Yeah, that thing he does.
I'm gonna miss him just like making the most basic instrumentals and then hiring just people who don't really fit well together on these songs based on name recognition alone.
Is he primarily a producer? Is that what he does? I don't even know. Okay.
Yeah. There's this hilarious video.
Kind of like known of, but doesn't really do anything. That I know of.
There's this really funny video of somebody giving him like a Bob Marley guitar, and then he's like, he just takes it immediately and he's like, oh, this is cool. Just starts like trying to play it, but he's got like, he's so uncoordinated, like he just starts hitting the strings. And it's like, oh my god, you're hurting the guitar. What was that?
Probably doesn't know how to play guitar.
He does not, I don't think. I don't know if, I mean, look, I'm not gonna say I'm better, like, if you put a piano in front of me and like had me try and make some of my music purely on the piano, I'd be fucked, okay? Or like the guitar. But I know not to damage the good Bob Marley guitar like that. Like, come on.
Right.
Now. Have a little dignity. Anyways, gosh.
What type of Pokemon is Hype Whale going to be?
Electric and water.
Whoa, I like that. And house.
Yeah.
Shiny Doggy says, okay, but Ian, someone who scored the Oscars and the Olympics, thinks your music is very good, so yes, you're better. There you go.
Well, hey. That's sick. That's news to me, and I love it.
New ego unlocked.
That's right. I'm gonna start walking around with my britches a little too high. Oh, what's that? Oh,
no, I love your music.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I've learned a lot of things. Like, here's the thing. Like, I've been so busy lately, but I've like been constantly watching videos on the side while I'm working about, one, how to use Blender so I can eventually be good at Blender, but like two things like in music, like mixing and just like making sounds sound better and crisper, and like the sound kind of overall more cohesive. And I've learned some things recently where I'm just like, fuck, I can't wait to make some new songs and like try out these things I learned. But I've been so busy. Although I am actually working on a song for Shiny Doggy. I'm gonna have that done. I'm gonna start working on that tonight because I got that background done. So Shiny Doggy,
cool.
Watch out. Song coming your way, or also sound effects, sound design in general coming your way for that snail thing. Hell yeah. No rush, says Shiny Doggy. Well, it's not a rush. It's just, you know, I'm excited to try the music things out. But yeah. Basically what I learned was, like I've watched a million tutorials on how to make music sound better and things like that. And then I noticed that there was this running theme of these videos and like these discussions people were having mentioning something called a saturator. And I was like, what the fuck? I've never used a saturator in my life. And I've seen them because Ableton comes with saturators.
I don't know what that is.
I'll tell you. But I looked up some tutorials to find out what the fuck a saturator does, and then I found out like it's super important. And I've been missing out.
Oh no. Well, at least you found out about it now.
I found out now. So what a saturator does is, and it, like every saturator is different because like the algorithm tweaks the sound a little differently. But like, so you put a saturator on something, and it kind of colors the sound. It's like it starts expanding the frequencies that the sound is inhabiting. So like, say you have a sound that's only occupying the like 500 hertz range,
Okay.
and then you put on a saturator, it's gonna like distort the sound so that it's not just occupying the 500 hertz range. Now it's like expanding into the 600 hertz range and like the 400 hertz range, and it expands the sound outwards. So like kind of like gives the sound
Saturates
like,
it.
It saturates it. Yeah, I don't know how else to describe it. Like it's actually like when you hear the difference between like something analog and something digital, analog stuff tends to have a warmth to it. Like there's it, you know, like it has like that warm kind of sound and feeling to it, and a lot of the reason for that is a saturator. It's saturating the sound ever so slightly in like a specific way, which is giving it that warmth. The other interesting thing about saturators, though, that I found out was that when you have a track in a song, it's like playing sounds and stuff like that, and like it's like kicking in, and there's these transients going on and things like that. And a transient is when like a drum hits. It's like the peak of the waveform is the transient, and that's sort of like the thing. But anyways, what I found out is, so say I have like an instrument playing, it might be playing normally at the volume of like -9 decibels, but it might jump up to like -5 infrequently. But what a saturator does is a saturator seems to sort of tame those transients that make the sound kick up to that 5 decibel, that -5 decibel range, which is higher than the -9 decibel range. And it kind of tames that so that the it stops having those peaks with those transients, and it kind of is a more even sound, which is very valuable because when you're trying to export a song for like Spotify or iTunes or something like that, number one, the sound's much more manageable because like you generally want to put a compressor and a limiter on your song so that like it doesn't break speakers. So that like the sound is tamed.
Probably a good thing to do.
Yeah, but also like with those peaks happening, those limiters and compressors have to work harder, which is making the sound more distorted and making the audio quality more crunchy. So if you have those peaks tamed, the audio gets less crunchy and like the audio quality is better. But also Spotify and iTunes, who they have a limit on how loud a song is like allowed to be. They have like this algorithm that sort of calculates the overall loudness of the song. It's based on a specific, it's not based on decibels, it's based on like a waveform based on like the human ear. Anyways, if your song is too loud, it'll smush the audio so it stops being so loud based on that waveform algorithm. And if your peaks are tamed, Spotify and iTunes don't think your song is as loud, so you're sort of allowed to have your song be louder.
Oh.
And it's overall it's a good thing to learn how to use. So I'm excited to really like flex my knowledge and learning of these saturators.
Knowledge.
knowledge. And yeah, that's little Ian's music corner. Bap.
Leviathan Dunn says, "Make me a song." So there you go.
Alright, I realized that I never set up the bap.
Oh, I thought that was a response to Leviathan Dunn asking for a song.
Oh. Fart on you, sir. No, I mean, what do you want me to make a song of? Also, like, only instrumentals.
Or no song.
Instrumentals only.
I like my design here. I'm liking auto rack.
I like your auto rack. It's very good. I like the metal.
He's a fighting type that fights. So.
I like the metal you got going on. I think it's fun when the Pokemon have like these weird props that are part of their physiology.
Right. Game Freak, hire us.
Yeah, hire us, Game Freak.
What are you guys doing over there?
Yeah, seriously though, what are you guys doing over there? Not a lot of signs of life going on in that company.
You make so much money, but you've been making the same game over and over for 30 years. What are you doing?
Yeah. It's like, what the hell, guys? Eesh.
Leviathan Dunn says, "Make me a lo-fi trance pop song." There you go.
Okay.
Get on that. Get to work.
Alrighty, Rooney. That'll be $500.
I was gonna say, what
it is.
You gotta drop your rates.
Yeah, got it. We'll talk rates. God,
Must
Shutter
be like
Shades?
working on a project. It seems weird to like commission a song just to listen to. It's almost like owning an NFT. Like, I have this music is mine now to listen to.
Yeah.
Other people can listen to it, but it's mine.
It's like when I make the song, I'm like, if it's not for a project, I will put it on like an album if I like it.
Sure. What were you saying about Shutter Shades?
Oh, Shutter Shades are just the most frustrating type of sunglasses to draw. Like, glasses are kind of hard to draw in general, I feel like.
Yeah.
But Shutter Shades are like extra frustrating.
They're also like kind of frustrating as sunglasses.
Yeah, that's true. This is true.
Not doing much for you.
Thanks, Kanye. The Kanye shit's so fucking weird.
Yeah, he blew up in a dramatic fashion and then just kind of vanished the last few months.
He was like, yeah, Jonah Hill made me unracist, bye.
Oh, I didn't hear that part.
Oh, you didn't? So after Kanye did all that terrible... I
started tuning him out.
I don't blame you. I found this out through like secondhand, like just people like kind of mentioning it offhand. But essentially, Kanye was like, "Hey, I watched 21 Jump Street, and that had Jonah Hill in it, and he was hilarious, and made me realize that Jonah Hill is Jewish, and since I liked him in that movie, I like Jewish people, so."
What the fuck?
And reality is like truly strange because I wish I was kidding, but all of that is actually what happened. 21 Jump Street.
Reality.
21 Jump Street and Jonah Hill made Kanye non-anti-Semitic, I guess.
It's weird when someone with mental illness is surrounded by yes men.
Yeah.
Creates a weird thing.
It's just like somebody needs to get him help. I hope he's getting help.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Like, yeah. Clearly needs it.
Yeah.
Granted, the racism is and the anti-Semitism is probably
he's not
independent of his mental illness.
Yeah, he's not mentally unwell because like he's being racist and anti-Semitic. He's mentally unwell because he just has an established pattern of behavior of being mentally unwell and like clearly just like having episodes. So like I don't know, he needs to talk to somebody. He needs to get himself sorted out, man. Like I feel for the guy. Like, I don't feel for him in general because of all that awful, terrible shit he said and did. But, like, you know.
But yeah, you want to see somebody who's sick. Be
oh
not.
God,
sick.
yeah. So yeah. Wow.
Question is, should Otterak be some unique color, or should he just be like, just look like an otter?
I think it'd be weird. I don't know. There are some Pokemon that look like the natural color of the animal they're clearly copying, but like sometimes it's not that case, you know?
There actually is an orange Pokemon that looks kind of like an otter that I'm remembering now. Kind of
Who
looks
said
like
your otter has to be
shape.
orange? Jeez.
He doesn't have to be orange. And
you crazy guy. Don't make him orange then.
This otter will be orange over my dead body.
Yeah, I'll fucking change the colors of your otter if he's orange, you bitch ass.
Do you think the belt is one too many accessories, or is it a good addition?
I don't know. How did the otter Pokemon get the belt?
From winning a fight.
Every Otterak that's ever existed has won a belt in a fight.
Yeah.
That's how they evolve. This is their evolved form.
all the Otteraks that don't win a fight, they get thrown in the pit.
So Otteraks start out as Otteropodopes until they win a belt in an underground fight club, and when they put on the belt, that's how they.
Like some kind of luchador looking one.
Yeah. When they put on the belt, it's like when you give whatever fucking Pokemon that stone that makes it evolve into like a fucking Pokemon that you gotta give the stone to make it evolve that way.
Yeah, that's a lot of them.
And you know, it's the belt is that version of it for the Otterak.
Got it.
And then the final form. No, the form that it evolves, it's got 4 forms. The next form is Otteraki Balboa.
There you go. There, we found it.
But the Luchador has to be...
Maybe as alternate forms, because I think 3 evolutions are like the... There aren't Pokemon that have more than that.
Aren't there?
There's some that go different directions on a tree, but I think 3 is the most. That might not be true at all. I have no idea.
Somebody fact check this shit for us. Kyle says, happy affiliate anniversary. Well, thank you so much, Kyle. That's very nice of you.
Thanks, Kyle. Good to see you.
Kyle showed up at my house today.
Whoa. Did you call the police?
I did, and I heard them shoot. But I think he got away.
Kyle, did you get shot by the...
Because, I mean, he's commenting. Hopefully he says he touched my dad's package.
Oh.
Sorry, what were you saying? I didn't mean to cut you off again. I keep doing that.
No, you're okay. No, I'm doing it too. Hopefully he's not watching Twitch with like a bullet wound. You should really attend to that. If you've been shot by the cops.
Man, I can't wait till we're big enough on Twitch where we can shoot our cameramen with the crossbow. That'd be great.
I just have a webcam, bro.
Oh, bro.
He said his bullet wound is only slightly seeping. So there you go. That's good.
Seeping.
Only some slight seepage.
I love that seepage, bro. Blood seep, dude. How do you like my hype whale?
I love it. He kind of looks like my bro I've been drawing for the skit.
That's true. I mean, look.
You were a whale. Not that
true.
mine's original either. I mean, like that design of a...
Why don't you shut your fucking mouth, Brandon? You compare my whale to your bro when you're in hell.
I love your whale. It's great.
Thank you. Thank you. I like appreciate
his teeth.
it.
I like his little solo cup.
Thank you. I'm also... Oh yeah, I forgot. Before I forget, I just remembered. It's got a festival bracelet. That's how you know he paid for his ticket.
He's making me hype just by looking at him.
He's at Coachella right now. He's headlining.
Oh, he's a performer.
Yeah, he's a hype whale.
I guess that makes sense.
Brandon, today's shorts did not pop off on YouTube. I'm sad.
Instagram also said no to me.
Oh man, the algorithms are finally wise to us.
They're on to us. They're like, wait a minute, this isn't quality content.
This is bullshit. Which is a shame because our shorts yesterday, we got like 20 subs yesterday.
Wow. Which, on that note, if you're watching this and you're not subscribed to our YouTube, why?
What are you doing? Jesus.
Why aren't you?
You guys, jeez. Sub.
Go do that.
Subscribe. We appreciate all the support anyone can give. We don't want to sound like one of those like unthankful.
I think it's clear we're just goofing.
I was bad-mouthing people before we went live. And, God. I'd hate for that to, like, spill over into for people to find out.
Right. We don't want our viewers to know that all the mean things we say.
Yeah. Alright. Okay.
Picasso says, I love it. Picasso.
Picasso. That's the next Pokemon I'm gonna draw. Picasso.
Is its face all like in the wrong spots?
It's like a big pucker that's holding a toothbrush right in the middle of its mouth.
A big pucker.
Picasso.
Oh, I understand. Pig asshole.
Picasso. Like Picasso, but it's an asshole. So he's like a painter butthole. I
like my drawing, but I would definitely pick Hype Whale as my starter instead of Otteract.
I don't know. Your otter actually looks like it fights.
It does, and it wins. You can tell from the awards that it's wearing on its body.
Yeah.
This isn't stolen valor. These are real awards.
Stolen valor.
I don't know if that term works.
That's the correct term. Yeah. No, I
fighting.
I think it can be a catch-all term when it's not being used in the strict sense of the law.
Right.
Oh boy, have you been playing any video games?
So I started to dig back into Breath of the Wild because I'm like, the new one's coming out, and I never beat Breath of the Wild. I was like, I got right to the part where you can go to the castle and fight Ganondorf or whatever his name is, the Calamity, whatever
Gabangorf.
Monster guy, and I'm like, well, I want to explore the world more, and then I just never fought the final boss, and now I can't go back to that save file because I'm not good enough to play at that part of the game anymore. So I'm just starting over. I'm just gonna play it in the background. So is that. I'm playing that. I'm playing some Hard Space Shipbreaker.
Nice. How you liking it?
I love it.
I love it too.
Great. It's very chill. It's fun. I like to play it and like watch Twitch or something like that when I just want to like vibe out.
It's a great vibing out game, I gotta say.
Yeah. What else? I kind of been popping around. I played Dredge. I beat that. I really enjoyed it.
Nice.
Yeah. That is where I'm at right now.
Very cool.
How about you?
We tried out Redfall for a little bit.
Right. It's kind of bland.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be willing to play a little bit more of it, but I'm also not like running. I don't know. I'm okay if we don't. Also,
I wouldn't mind like uninstalling.
Yeah, I think that's fair. It's really like, I don't know.
I mean, I could play it like I could give it another night, but like I don't know. It's
I don't know. I have no like desire. That's kind of the thing. It's like if a game doesn't make me like want to play it, I'm like, okay, well I'm not gonna. It's not work, you know.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be fun, so if I'm not like drawn to it, I'm just like, that's a sign to stop.
Yeah. There's no reason to waste your life on a game that you're not enjoying.
Right. That's where I'm at.
Gotta go, says Shiny Doggy. Have a good stream. Well, thank you, Shiny Doggy. It was a pleasure to have you here. Look forward to...
We'll see you tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow. But yeah, Redfall kind of let down.
Yeah, a little bit. I did just see I need to look into it more. I don't know the details, but I did just see a post that there's a big update coming to Saints Row that should completely like revamp a bunch of shit. So maybe multiplayer actually works, but I will, confirm that before I force you to download it again.
Well, look, we'll see what happens, okay? Made all that space for Redfall. Now I just have a shit ton of space. Once I uninstall Redfall.
Craven playing something else. I mean, I guess we still gotta be Wildlands also.
We do.
That's just,
and on Wednesday, we got the wrestling stream. Kind of like we're doing like a sort of low-key wrestling stream to test out the format.
Oh, that's right. Cool. With our good friend Matty F.
That's right. Who's streaming right now as well. So if you want to watch something much more entertaining than us,
we'll definitely send a host his way after this, or raid after this.
We'll raid
if he's still going. Yeah, I'm curious to see how the wrestling thing goes. I'm gonna try to be around for it. Wednesday nights I'm usually at work, but if I can.
I wanted to do it for Tuesday night, but we have the new stream thing going. So
I'm okay with it. I mean, I don't even own the game yet. I haven't had the money to buy it, so.
I understand. I honestly shouldn't have spent the money, but here we are. But I'm excited. Yeah, should be a good time.
Cool. I'm excited too. I think it'll be funny. And I'm excited to see the abominations that you guys have created.
I haven't made like really abominations. I should make some like straight up abominations. Currently I've just made, what I've done is I've made like a couple characters that are sort of, I made one unique character, like I built them all on my own, like just as an idea of a persona. And then I had another like group of wrestlers where I just let the game randomly generate them until I like found a design that I liked. Okay. And then I'd like touch them up and like give them a backstory and things like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what you made. I made that DrawBomb guy, but that's it.
Have you uploaded it to the...
No, I don't think I did. I'll have to do that. I'm not sure how.
You gotta do
we'll
it.
Talk about it afterwards.
Yeah. Took me a little bit to figure out how to upload my characters once I like got them made, so I know how it goes. The game's not the most... It's not the most cumbersome game. Yeah, I'm excited for...
One of us knows how to do it, that's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah, just for the viewers...
What's up?
I said just so the viewers know what we're even talking about.
Oh, yeah.
We got, what's the game called? The
WrestleMania 2K3. 2K23.
Okay. It's the newest, like, iteration of the wrestling games, and we made a bunch of characters, or mainly you and Matty F did, and we're going to have them fight, and we're going to announce. We're going to be like the announcers, and I think it'll be a fun, kind of unique thing to try out.
I'm excited to, like, I'm excited to edit them into a series on YouTube also, because, like, I think those will be very fun. And, like, when we really get the ball rolling on it, I think we'll have some really fun moments on it.
Totally.
Yeah. We're just generating content, baby.
Yeah.
But once we get those, like, YouTube videos made for the wrestling streams, that's when probably I'll do the official launch of the DrawBomb Plays YouTube channel.
There you go.
Yeah.
As far as other content, we will be doing a stream tomorrow night at around 9 Eastern time, is that right?
9 our time, yes, Eastern.
Okay. Cool. So yeah, so if anybody's interested in that, stop by. We're starting to try to do some with those puppets. We do a lot of improv work, and we're gonna try to do some scripted sketches. And so we're kind of we got our good friend Shiny Doggy, and all three of us are kind of putting our heads together to try and make some little short cartoons.
Yeah. It'd be good, like, it would be more frequent content for the channel, kind of a good way to sort of meet with some folks who we can get involved in the projects. It'd be kind of an opportunity to sort of just generate more content for the channel so that we don't have like a little, like, you know, drought or anything like that, no content drought.
Right.
It satisfies a whole bunch of things, and I think that's cool. And it's cool to have Shiny Doggy excited about what we've been doing and on board to help us out. And you know, we're just hoping to expand even more as time goes on, you know. Upwards, baby.
It'll be cool. This is the year of the DrawBomb, after all.
This is the year of the DrawBomb.
I don't know if you guys knew it.
I'm so glad you took off to that, or took to that when I said it.
I mean, it's just a fact, you know.
It's been the year of the DrawBomb. We're almost at, if we get one more short that like pops off to some degree, we'll be at 600 subs on the YouTube channel.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And you've been doing a lot of work over there. Appreciate it.
I've been working my butt.
Been working your butt?
Working my butt, just twerking.
Working and twerking.
Working, twerking, jerking. Wait.
You got that grind set mindset.
That's right. Sigma male grind set, baby. Yeah, so I've been working, making things happen, and I'm excited, guys. I think this will be the year of the DrawBomb. When I say it, I mean it, and I was very happy that Brandon has been saying it a lot because, yeah, I'm serious about it. It's gonna be the year of the DrawBomb.
Guys, we're serious.
Guys, we're serious.
Guys, so serious about it.
Guys, I'm serious.
Oh, the other game I've been playing, I'm playing Stick of Truth.
Oh yeah, I saw you playing that the other day. I like those South Park games.
Well.
They're fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you at in that?
I'm not very far. I just let's see. I just got all the kids. You're just supposed to collect like the other kids like in the beginning. I just kind of been exploring and doing some stuff. I fought some Mongolians.
I did most of the game like side quest stuff before I actually started the.
Right. So that's kind of what I've been doing. So I'm not really far in the actual story at all.
Gotcha. Well, nice. I think it's cool that they let you just explore South Park.
Yeah.
It's fun. I
like all the fan service stuff. There's a lot of nods to things.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lazeze says, "I love the otter." I almost said outer. Thank you. He's Otterack.
I do like your outer.
Thanks. It actually feels like something that could be in Pokemon. I was trying to do that, and I've often tried that, but I feel like I rarely actually get it to feel that way. But this one feels right.
I think you nailed it. And then we should just Google these animal names, see if they are actual Pokemon, and if we got close.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna start coloring my hype whale.
Otterack is not a Pokemon.
Thank God.
Yeah, because then Nintendo would be after us.
Yeah. Oh my God, don't fuck with Nintendo, bro.
They're gonna take our paychecks for the rest of our life.
Oh my God, absolute insanity. They'll shut down our YouTube channel.
That just seems like too much.
It's
like, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take your paychecks forever.
Yeah, it's fucked up. But the thing is, like, so Nintendo can certainly be blamed for a lot of the terrible shit it's done. But I mean, you really have to blame the United States courts for you know, giving the guy the debt that's gonna last him forever, because Nintendo didn't give him that. I mean, I'm sure Nintendo pursued it, and like, you know, that's their fault. But you know, it was the court system that gave him that debt. So, you know.
Leviathan Den says, "Who's doing the fresh whale?" That's Ian right over here doing hype whale. And he says, "Are my messages coming through?" Yes, they are. I believe, if they're not, then I wouldn't know. So I think so.
Yeah. Sometimes we just don't get to them right away because we're having a conversation.
So what website or like what was the website? You just put it just gives you names? Is that how it works?
It's called randompokemons.com.
Random Pokemons.
Yes. Which is funny.
Random Pokemon was taken.
Yeah.
Gotta catch them all.
Gotta catch them all. Pokemon. Hype Whale, Otterack.
I like Hype Whale. I have to imagine like there's like some like bass playing.
Yeah, maybe his he drops the bass as his like move.
He's just drinking krill out of a solo cup.
Yeah. He gets more powerful the more lean he drinks. Although actually lean wouldn't make you hype, lean would make you unhype.
Nothing can slow down the Hype Whale's hypeness.
That's true. Not even ketamine.
Hype Whale, this is just kind of some fun trivia. Hype Whale is the only Pokemon that does ketamine, actually.
Yeah. It does it for fun. The Hype Whale has never been stuck in a K-hole.
Isn't ketamine like horse tranquilizer?
Yes. That you
Nice.
snort. Have you ever done ketamine?
I have not.
Oh. I wasn't a fan. I didn't enjoy it. I was kind of just like, eh. Like, I didn't do enough to, like, hallucinate.
It's a tranquilizer. Does it make you, like, super, like, tranquilized?
Yes. Yes, it does.
That doesn't sound that fun.
You're supposed to do enough that you hallucinate, and then that's what getting stuck in a K-hole is.
Gotcha.
But when I did it, I didn't do enough to get in any K-holes or do any hallucinating. So I just kind of like, it was like basically like when you're fucked up drunk and you're able to like string together sentences because you're so like downered, you know?
Right.
And that's what it felt like for me when I got an Uber. I lied like sideways in the back seat, and I was just like, "Hey man, how's it going?"
And that guy's just like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It's like, please don't throw up back there, whatever you're doing. Or please do, because I think they get to charge you like $250 or something if you puke in an Uber.
Yeah. Thankfully I didn't puke, but yeah, it was like being drunk but without any of the, like, I was fully cognizant and aware of myself, but like I just like had the physicality of being drunk.
Gotcha. Yeah, never did that. Leviathan Dunn says, I was only asking because I'm having net issues today. Oh, no, I think they're coming through.
I jumped down his throat when he said I was straight up jumped
the format.
I fucking
I think they're coming through, but if they're not, we don't know.
Yeah. Sometimes my internet has actually been, knock on wood, decent for this stream, unlike the past months where like every Monday my internet is like shite, mate. Absolute shite.
Internet, not interneting.
Yeah, just not doing it, bro. Man, there are some games that I am eager to play.
Like what?
Armored Core 6.
Oh yeah. That's
so
the new
fucking
From
jazzed.
Software one, right?
Yeah, baby. The new trailer for it was tight.
Any Armored Core, I've never played it.
So it's great because it's like you can build your robot. Like you build your robot.
Okay, I like that.
You get parts, so like you can have like a tank for wheels, or you can have legs, and they both change how you like move around. They said they're gonna add melee weapons into this, so like when you can change your weapon into like probably an energy sword. But normally you have like guns and missiles, and like you put as many as you want on your robot. But after every level, you gotta pay for all the bullets and missiles you shoot, or like you have to buy all the bullets and missiles, and if you run out before the level's over, at least in the older ones, like that was it. You have to buy more missiles and bullets, but you might have to finish the level first.
Gotcha. That's a nice like kind of twist.
Yeah. It was very cool. I mean, they might have. There's probably a lot of quality of life updates to the game that, because like the Armored Core I played like a demo of Armored Core 2 on those like PlayStation demo discs they used to include in official PlayStation magazine.
Right. So Armored Core's been around. I know this is a sequel, but it's been around for a while.
Oh, so long. Yeah, for a very long time.
Gotcha.
That was one of FromSoft. Like FromSoft's been making games for. Like, I didn't even realize that FromSoft was Armored Core. Like, the first time I'd ever actually heard of FromSoft was with Demon Souls, but then I'd realized they'd made actually, like, a bunch of different shit.
Yeah, I didn't know of anything of theirs besides the Souls-like games.
Yeah, you know, I think they've been around just sort of, like, making, like, slight, like, you know, subtle bangers and stuff here and there. But I think otherwise they've just been like sort of an underappreciated company for a long time.
Well, I enjoy Elden Ring a lot.
Yeah.
It's great. It's my favorite game I played last year or whatever year it came out.
Last year, yep.
So I've never really played any other FromSoft stuff. I played a little Bloodborne, which I enjoyed, but I didn't finish it. I tried to get into Dark Souls, but I think I'm too weak.
Someday I'm gonna stream Dark Souls, and that'll be your chance to.
Yeah, I'd be down. I would love to watch.
Yeah.
Not sure I have the patience to play it myself.
It's like such a perfectly done game, though. God damn.
I do. I understand that it's a higher difficulty, and that's cool, and people like that. But personally, like I liked how Elden Ring had more like save points and respawn points and stuff. That kind of kept me willing to keep trying stuff, because I'm down to retry a boss over and over and over and over, but the part I hate is like having to walk across the map just to try and fail, and then like I just feels like my time is being used wasted, you know, if I spend half the time just walking back to the fight to lose.
I feel like Elden Ring was harder, but like the quality of life changes, like the more frequency of spawn locations makes it feel easier, but like I feel like in Elden Ring there are more enemies that just fucking like kill me in 2 hits, whereas in Dark Souls, like my guy felt like he was able to take a bit more of a licking from even like boss monsters before the game was like you're dead now.
I believe that to be true. I mean, I just, you know, I kind of know what I'm signing up for in Elden Ring, where I'm like, okay, I can pop the game on, try to fight this boss that I've been stuck on for days until I don't feel like it anymore, turn it off and quit. But the other game is like just getting to the fight takes the majority of the time.
Yeah. Well, you'll get a chance to experience it through me, baby.
All right.
Someday. When I get around to, because I also just want to play, like, I just want to play through Dark Souls again, because, like, I love it, and I want to see, like, all the shit in it again.
Sure.
I want to redo some choices I made, because I fucked up and lost some storylines I could have been involved in.
Have you beat Elden Ring yet?
Have not. I need to still.
Just out of curiosity, not that you have to.
No, I know. I haven't played too many games lately, or like just if they are, they're like ones I can zone out and just like not have to like try too hard.
Bubba Rocket says, I only got as far as I did in Elden Ring because I was boosted by pals, and now it's been a few months and I have no idea what's going on. Yeah, if I ever step back from a game that has like a bit of a learning curve and like muscle memory, I have to start the game over. That's what I'm doing with Breath of the Wild right now. But she also says, I agree with Brandon, the Dark Souls hike back to the fight blows. Yeah, and I get if people are into that. I'm just not, is the thing.
Yeah, no, for sure. And Elden Ring and Dark Souls are both similar in that if you step away for a while and come back, like you might have to start over, just because like like where you have to go and like what you have to do is so vaguely told to you that like figuring out where you were supposed to go in the first place was tough. So like coming back to it months later and trying to remember where you're supposed to go is like even harder.
Right. Yeah. I could definitely see that being the case.
It's like, okay, well, this is where I killed the giant beetle that shits out lava, but like after I did that, I got a ghost that told me that I need to go to the place where the well runs dry. Fuck.
I like the idea of like a lava dung beetle type thing.
Yeah, that'd be kind of, actually that would be sick.
Just pushes backwards like this big boulder at you.
It's like there's a big like ball of molten lava that's constantly like leaving a trail of. That would be sick, actually. That'd be fucking cool as hell.
And then like he's like kind of protected by the giant boulder, but also that's what he's running you over with. So you have to like get behind him.
Man, we just
hire us.
Yeah, we just made a cool ass boss idea for you guys.
We have to balance the offers we're gonna get from Game Freak as well. Figure out what's best for us.
Oh wait, you know what? I'm doing this. I'm gonna do this instead. Okay. What these shutter shades should be?
It's a good shutter shade color. So, you know how some people like will wear like sunglasses like in a dark like a party or a bar or something like that.
Yeah.
I think like I get that it looks cool or whatever, but like how do you see anything?
A lot of times I'll do that if I'm just trying to vibe and not like actually look at shit.
Right, but I mean like just getting around, I'd be like tripping over shit and like bumping into people.
Yeah, that's when it gets questionable.
Good hard-hitting questions being asked here on DrawBomb.
That's right.
How do people see with sunglasses on in dark?
If you wear your sunglasses at night, is this dark?
Oh, I can.
See you live and breathe the storyline.
Alright, I think I'm done with the Ottorack.
Nice, I'm almost done with Hype Whale.
I like these. I think these are successful.
Yeah, I think we did a good job. This is actually a fun game. Good job, Ian.
You did it.
We didn't have to steal this from... We might have stolen this from Drawfee.
I don't know. There seems to be a bad relationship between artists and AI, so I don't imagine they're...
This wasn't AI, though. This was just like
yeah, I guess you're right. We asked AI and it was like, I don't know, bro, try this website. We're like,
yeah,
okay.
Somebody already coded this shit for you, dog.
Quit wasting my time with this bullshit.
Yeah.
You know how to Google? My dude.
Jeez. Yeah, Bing's mad at us for not using Google.
Forgot they use Bing. That's funny. I was thinking you asked like ChatGPT or whatever.
Well, ChatGPT. I use the Bing integrated with ChatGPT.
Oh wow, they're all coming together.
Yeah. Once Bing gave me like the AI art generator, they were like, "Hey, by the way, here's our AI like search engine," and so you can like have it search the shit for you that you're looking for, or just ask it questions. Yeah.
Ian,
Brandon,
do you have anything to plug?
You know, tomorrow's stream at 2, or not at 2, Tuesday. That's what I meant to say. Tomorrow's stream at 9 Eastern Standard Time, 8 Central, 7 Mountain, 6 Pacific. And Wednesday, a wrestle stream.
And then Thursday, don't you have a lunchtime stream too?
And Thursday at lunch. Oh my god, I'm streaming a lot of days this week.
You're a streaming machine. You're streaming every day.
There's a Daft Punk song called Steam Machine, but now we're gonna retool it to be about me, and we're gonna call it Stream Machine.
Whoa. Cool. Can't wait to hear that.
Machine. That's kind of how the song goes, but with stream and you know. Anyways, there's my hype whale. Oh, wait, I gotta make his concert bracelet. That's it for me though. I don't know about you guys. What you got? What you got going on?
I am probably streaming tomorrow morning-ish, noonish, doing some traditional work. Been doing that. Been having fun with that. So come back for that. Also, what else? I don't know. Just stick around. We're gonna try and do a bunch of new stuff here. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, cool.
Should we throw a when we're done? Should we throw a host over to or raid over to Matty F or
raid Matty F
or somebody? All right.
We're the raid Matty F.
Thanks everyone for joining. Thanks Fellow Rocket, Xenu, Leviathan, Lizaze, Shiny Doggy, Crazy Kyle. Wow, what a great audience.
What a great audience.
We appreciate you. We love you. Thanks for watching. We're gonna take it on over to little Matty F.
Bye.
Bye.